so cold already. But I'm thinking after looking out over that lake down there, there's nobody there. So maybe I get more dressed up. I drill a few holes and I try to catch some dinner. I mean, wouldn't that just be awesome? It's prime ice fishing season right now. And the snow's coming down, the wind is picking up. That wind chill is going to make it a pretty brutal experience. The ultimate bait for trout out here in the winter is very simple, although this might be a little small. It's something shiny with a nice mouthful of worm on it. Alright, I'm going to try here because I think it was a little too shallow back there. Oh, something's hitting. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh no, it is big. Oh yes, it's a lake trout. We've got a lake trout. Look at that guy. Oh, that's gonna be an unbelievable dinner right there. Pretty big fish too. Oh, that's incredible. What an excellent catch. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for providing me with what is gonna be, without a doubt, an unbelievably tasty dinner. Snow is a lot deeper on the bank of the lake. It's like swimming to get through some of this stuff. Oh. Man, winter's tough. Winter's very tough. All that 5-star camping in California almost made me forget what it's like to come out to the Northern Rockies and feel a properly brutal winter. It is cold, cold, cold out there. In this particular stretch of highway here, there's so much wildlife. That's why I never drive around without my camera on my lap, because you never know what you're going to come across. And so if I see any animals, I actually already do see some sheep in the distance. Then I'll take some pictures and I'll share them with you. That way you can also see the other half of what I do when I'm traveling. There's an elk herd way down there too. Around the hot springs here, it's a good place to look for wildlife. It's very cold, because a lot of the time the animals, when it gets this cold, will come close to the steam and try to warm up. So maybe I can find some sheep or moose hanging out in this area on top of all the ducks that are always here. A little bit of mud there. Worry about that later. All right. Let's cut all the way up. Oh, this knife is nice and sharp. All right. That'll go straight to the straight to the wildlife. Actually going to divide it right here. Right here. fillet. Do the same on this side. Look at the color of that meat. That really looks like salmon, doesn't it? This is going to be a very, very good tasting fish. No doubt. Always takes a few tries. There we go. Alright, well, I do have some cleaning to do before I can start cooking, so I'm going to do that first. And then I'm going to make the world famous Northwest Fishing Secrets tacos. Because honestly, I'm telling you, you're onto something, man. You're definitely onto something. And pipes and all that are frozen, which does happen every time I'm in this kind of area. So I've been using just these, water bottles and snow to clean things because, well, don't really have another choice. It's very frustrating because I think that the pump is probably shot now. It's been frozen too many times. We're on a bit of a slant. Since I don't have any water, to minimize the dishes, I will use some plastic cutlery. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to replace the water system. Come on. Some good pieces of skin in there too. Alright, and load up that plate. See, none of that Walmart fish from before, huh? No. Fresh from the mountain lakes of Wyoming. Grab some water too. Let me give this a taste. The flavor of that fish. It's subtle. Lake trout is pretty subtle. It's delicate and very pure tasting. You can tell that it's not something that's been frozen for 6 months and farmed across the world. It is definitely. I mean, look at that. That's definitely some real food. Alright, it's about negative 30 degrees outside already. And that means that the warmest my heater is going to be able to keep it in the van is probably somewhere around 20 degrees. So that's why before I got here I bought this roll of Reflectix insulation that I think I'm going to encase my sleeping space around with, and then I have more ducting. That way I can blow the heat directly into there and hopefully stay toasty warm all night. This is by far the coldest night I've spent in the van so far. It could get down to minus 40, I'm not actually sure. But we'll find out tomorrow morning, and hopefully we'll be able to do some cool experiments in the cold. For this side, I'm thinking it doesn't have to go all the way down because the heat ducting is going to come in down here. It's already 47 degrees in the van. I'm dropping fast. Using my fillet knife because it's my sharpest knife. This is gonna be my little cocoon, little cave for the night. It's actually quite warm in here, which is good because even just my feet down there, now that the heat is rerouted up here, are starting to get really, really cold. I bet in the non-insulated, well, it's still insulated, but the front of the van up here, it's gonna be probably about 0, maybe -10 Fahrenheit. In the actual front cab, it'll be -30 at best. And back here, I might be able to keep it toasty warm. It's hooked up to the thermostat, so you know I'm not gonna overheat or anything. This is fantastic back here. If my feet get too cold, I can just rest them right there in front of the heat duct, and hopefully I'm okay for the night. I think well, look, it already went up to 48. If it's going up, that's a good sign. A lot better than it going down. Tomorrow morning, I'll be up nice and early. I can really get an idea of how cold we made it through the night. It's already well past midnight, so I assume this is close to as cold as it's gonna get. And at the moment, I'm doing okay, so I'll see you guys then. Good night. Good morning, y'all. It is really, really cold outside. So much colder than they forecast, but that is what I expected. It's gonna take quite a few layers to go outside. It's probably gonna take quite a few layers just to leave my little cocoon back here. Oh my gosh, it's so cold just beyond this. Oh, now it's freezing on me. Alright. I guess we go to the front and see if this van will start, even to see what it looks like. Key won't even turn. There we go. Yes! Oh man, it's freezing my nostrils up here. Oh my gosh. I'm honestly very, very impressed with the van. But being able to start no problem like that is really impressive. Look at that temperature, guys. Look at that. -39 degrees. -39 degrees. I bet in the valley here it's -40. That's like the epitome of cold. That's really as cold as it ever gets in this part of the world. Well, my weather station on my thermometer on the van is reading 39 below. The weather station right at the entrance to the park here is reading 40 below, and one is even at -41. This is by far the coldest night I've ever spent, but let's go see what freezes, because I'm honestly pretty excited. Oh, it's hard to, like, you breathe in, it'll freeze your lungs right away, and your nostril hairs are all frozen, and this water's a little icy. It's so cold now, I can really go hard with this. You've probably all seen me do this before. but not in temperatures like this. It's gonna be on a whole nother level. Watch this. That works so well. My nostrils are just ice cubes. Try that again in slow-mo. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this little adventure here. I can't guarantee that it's going to get this cold again, but I guarantee you there's no shortage of adventures coming down the pipeline here on the channel. So if this is your kind of thing, please don't hesitate to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Like this video and leave your comments. See you guys next time.